Hi, welcome to the Film Pigs on GeekNation, the only show on the internet about the movies that dares to ask hard-hitting questions like, hey, is the third act of Straight Outta Compton going to be all about Ice Cube making corporate family films? That's my question.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? I don't know.
I thought it was going to be about the guy who killed another guy on the set of the commercial for Straight Outta Compton.
Oh, that's so dark.
I know.
Oh, I like happy endings.
Corporate happy endings.
I'm your host, Todd Anderson. I'm here with fellow film pig Steve Skelton.
Hello.
Steve Falk isn't here because he's busy working on this show called You're the Worst. But this is exciting. Speaking of You're the Worst,
look at that.
I'm wearing my You're the Worst hoodie right now. It's our Worstie parade, and we've got Aya Cash.
Hey.
Star.
Oh, I thought it was like an actual parade. I'm sorry.
She is the star of You're the Worst, and she's appeared in many movies like The Oranges and Sleepwalk with Me, and of course Martin Scorsese's Wolf of Wall Street 2, Money Never Sleeps, which was about her and Shia LaBeouf. They were stealing money from Michael Douglas, right, to give to Charlie Sheen so he could buy cocaine?
Yep.
Am I getting that right?
Totally right.
So she was in that, and we're very excited to have her. Welcome.
Yes.
Hey, woo! So, hey, popcorn.
Ooh. Hello.
Ooh, likes
Clinky.
popcorn. So good, you guys.
It's delicious.
So absolutely delicious. We're going to start the show like we always do with this segment we call Rash Judgments. There are so many movies coming out this weekend at the multiplexes.
Too many to count.
How do you decide? Who do you turn to? You turn to us. Have we seen the movies?
No.
No, we haven't. But this is the internet. You don't need to know stuff to have an opinion.
No.
Am I right?
No.
I'm right.
Also, aren't trailers usually like the best parts of the movie anyway?
Yeah, they
Usually,
are.
yeah.
So that's all you really need to
So
watch.
if you don't like the trailer, the movie's probably 10 times worse.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, I agree. Steve Skelton, what's your rash judgment?
My rash judgment is for a movie called Ricky and the Flash. It's a Meryl Streep show where Meryl Streep plays an aging rocker lady with her rocker band with Rick Springfield, I think. It's Rick Springfield? I don't know.
Sure.
Estranged from her daughter, and it's a family problem, and the daughter's like impending marriage breaks. It's very.
You gonna be okay?
I liked Young Adult. Diablo Cody wrote Young Adult,
Sure.
and Diablo Cody wrote Ricky and the Flash.
And that horror movie.
And yeah, the horror movie. The horror movie. I wasn't, but I like Young Adult. Ricky and the Flash looks very formulaic, very kind of. At least the trailer is hitting all of the story beats of, I'm living my life as the aging rocker. Oh, I'm estranged from my daughter. I'm trying to reconnect with my family who's moved on from me. And then there's a crisis. And then I'm triumphant at a wedding, playing from my daughter's wedding with my rock and roll. And I'm done.
All right, so it's safe to say that Steve Skelton is not ready for Ricky. Now, Steve Falk, while he's not here, has taken the time to do a rash judgment for us to see. So we're going to go to the Film Pigs Auditorium and watch Steve Falk talk about a movie that's coming out this week.
Fantastic.
Here we go to the auditorium.
We're not doing the walk.
Hey, my rash is for The Gift. There's this actor named Joel Edgerton. He's Australian, and he wrote and
Why is his
directed
head
this
so
movie
big?
that has Jason Bateman in it, and it's a psychological thriller.
It's so big.
And there's not a lot of those. It looks like a Fatal Attraction, single white female type situation, and I kind of like those movies, and there's not enough of them. So maybe it'll be good. And you don't necessarily think Jason Bateman psychological thriller. Yeah, that's a combo that works, but. Maybe it will. Hey, Zoe, come here. Zoe, come here. What do you think? What do you think about The Gift? Come here. Should we see it? Should we see it? Yeah, maybe we'll see it.
Wow, well, thank you, Steve. That was an incredible rash judgment.
Yeah, I'm really glad we built that whole auditorium for those.
Yeah,
his
I
rash
am
judgments.
too. It was a good call. It was a very good call. Now, our guest, Aya Cash, has a rash judgment. Tell us.
I do. I have a rash judgment. and it's positive. You're allowed to do positive rash? I'm
are
rashly
allowed.
positive.
It sounds strange.
Yeah.
It's unusual, but why not?
My rash judgment is Fantastic Four. There's 4 of them, and they are superheroes. They all have different powers, and Reggie Cathy is in it. He's got that great low voice, and he sort of sounds like he should be introducing the trailer as well as he's in the trailer. So he's great. And I just like comic book movies, so I was totally in. I think it looks really good. That guy from Whiplash.
Miles
This
Teller.
is my Whiplash impression.
That's drums? Those are drums?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
But you're
But he's
or maybe
whipping-
those
whipping.
sticks
She's
that make
whipping,
noise when you
the
Drumsticks?
drumsticks.
Or the brushes? Was he using brushes? Or
Guys, I'm not a mime. It's not like my forte. So he's in it. I think he's pretty nifty. Kate Mara's in it. She looked great in House of Cards. Yeah, it looks like kind of a fun movie, like something you go to opening weekend to be around like screaming young people.
Who doesn't love screaming young people? Aya Cash says, see Fantastic Four. So see it. Now it is time. That's rash judgment.
That is.
That was rash judgments. Well done. Well done
Great.
all
Thank
around.
Yep,
Great,
good.
great stuff.
Excellent.
No. It's not time to go. It's not time to go. It's time for us to do a Film Pigs PSA. We do these from time to time.
yeah. Well, we like to give back to the community.
Yeah, we like to give back to the Hollywood community. They've given so much to us. So what should we do?
Oh, probably
What do
we
you-
should. I think we'll roll it.
Roll it.
That wasn't my best roll it, to be honest.
No, that was garbage.
Roll it! Hello, I'm Aya Cash, and I'm here with an important message for you rich, white stand-ups with movie careers. We know how hard it is for you. All you want to do is tell jokes.
Guy said, I really like your son's new pink car. When's he having the sex change operation?
Yeah, I'm a total feminist. I don't believe that a woman's place is in the kitchen. I believe a woman's place is in my pants. Boom!
I was thinking about dating some ethnic men, but then I remembered how much I hate getting raped.
Look, sometimes your jokes offend people, marginalize people who deal with prejudice every day. So what's a comic to do? Well, you could try telling jokes without making them about race or gender identity, homophobia, misogyny.
I thought about dating Bill Cosby, but then I remembered I hate being raped.
So I said, I absolutely love the color pink, but maybe it's not the best color for a car that isn't used in a food delivery service.
Sometimes jokes are still hack, but hey, at least you're not a racist or a transphobe. Or you could just avoid using any controversial topics altogether. But you're right. There's this little thing called freedom of speech. Well, make all the jokes you want, right? Just remember, free speech is a two-way street.
Transphobia!
Hey, how would you feel it was your kid who was transsexual?
Oh, yeah. Well, should I just make fun of the regular gays then?
No.
Racist stuff.
Oh, wow. The whole internet's mad at me. I guess I better issue some hollow public apology before my movie opens next Friday. Maybe Hulk Hogan's people can help me. Is he on Twitter? I have good news. Being scolded on social media isn't nearly as bad as it was back in olden times.
Misogyny! Ow! Was that fruit? Ah, God damn it! Ow! What are you people, savages?
This has been a Film Pigs public service announcement. Now get back out there, you funny bigots.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. That was great. It's amazing what you're doing
more
for
you
the
know.
community, the stand-up community, especially rich white stand-ups. You really seem to care.
Well, I aspire to be a rich white stand-up with a movie career, because that's how you get movies, right?
Yeah, you do stand-up. Yeah. Or just a one-woman show you could do about your childhood or something.
My white, privileged upbringing.
Yeah, that's huge now in sitcoms and whatnot. I've had a great time
It's been amazing.
on this program tonight.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the fence about
Yeah.
it. That's okay. That's usually
understandable.
where the guests wind
Yeah.
up by the end of the show. It's totally reasonable and understandable. I would like to thank Steve Falk for his rash judgment. Thanks, Steve.
And for our careers.
And-
Thank you for
yeah,
our
and
careers.
for our careers. And thank you to Steve Skelton for being here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you very much to our special guest, Aya Cash.
Yes.
And make sure to watch You're the Worst this September. It starts this September on FXX.
I also saw it's the first season's on Hulu streaming.
Oh yeah,
now.
you can
So
stream
if
the
you-
first.
if you got Hulu, you
stream
can
the first
stream
one
it.
if you haven't seen it.
August
What's wrong
10th.
with you?
Wait, no, I've memorized this. August 10th on Hulu.
Okay, yeah.
And September 9th on FXX.
Well
Oh,
done.
nice.
Well done. She knows when her show's
Yeah.
happening. That's great.
You didn't know anything.
No, they don't tell me anything.
I'm a professional.
I don't know. She's a pro. I'm just
Yeah, you're a mess.
charity case, really. And I have been your host, Todd Anderson. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the movies. And until next time, the concession stand is closed due to health code violations. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Do I have to keep pretending to drink this?
Nope.
No, we'll finish
I'm
that.
driving.